I'm Kerry Fink, and here we are. We're having a great time. We're out here at the American Muscle Car Museum. This is what they call Ground Zero because October 7th, 2023, somebody is going to win a brand new car in the 7th annual Helping Seniors Car Raffle. Wow, what a great day. We're out here with the Antique Auto Club of Cape Canaveral. They've invited us to be out here. It's one of those rare occasions we get to have 4 of the 5 cars that you can win in the 2023 Helping Seniors Car Raffle. Because they've got some space. It's a beautiful day. If you're able to get out here, the show goes on until 3 this afternoon. So we're at the American Muscle Car, which I think the address is 3500 Sarno Road. And from my right, I'm going to introduce you to Vicki Moore. She's one of our board members with the Helping Seniors organization, great friend of everything that we do. She is a licensed Medicare insurance agent, expert on all things Medicare, but she's out here volunteering her time helping us get raffle car tickets sold, fundraiser for Helping Seniors, and next to her is none other than the man himself, Bill Antonetz, volunteer number 1 at the American Muscle Car Museum, but famous for all the great car shows that happen right here. Everything from the Friendly's Car Show to the Duncan Car Show to the Fresh Scratch Bistro Show and so many more. So Vicki, talk about these cars and what's going on out here today.
Well, Kerry, it's just a great event. We're so happy that they had us out today, and if you can kind of, there's just cars everywhere, so many wonderful antique cars, and of course our wonderful cars that are donated to that you can win you can purchase a ticket and make a donation to Helping Seniors, and you have the opportunity to win one of these great cars. And as you said, we have 4 cars today, but there's 5 that you can actually choose from. My personal favorite, of course, is the Mazda Miata. I am Team Mazda, so I have a special place in my heart for that car. But you can, once you purchase that ticket, you get to choose when they draw your name.
It's amazing because, Bill, as you know, you've been helping us for a while with this, and the winner gets to choose their car. All these cars come from AJ's fine family of Boniface Hires dealerships. And so if you remember last year, our winner was in the audience when Mark Pylock, his wife, reached in there, pulled out that winning ticket, and then Mark read out that number by number, and the anticipation was growing. And I remember when he read the last number, I thought, well, the winner must not be here. And finally, everybody's over there poking at her going, that's your number. And Gail McGinnis right here in our area of Florida, she went home. She's driving that beautiful Camaro. Bill, talk about the raffle. Talk about the great car shows you got coming up, too.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for coming out. And thank you, Kerry. And you do want to come out here and look at these 4 beautiful cars. And there's a 5th that's missing. And I do the Atlantic Dunkin' Donuts show. A lot of people know that show. And these cars are going to be at that show, or at least one of them will. And the Friendly show and the Fresh Scratch show. But it's such a great thing what they are doing by helping seniors. And, somebody is going to win. Like Kerry said, the winner was right there. I saw the winner. And it's a great opportunity. It's like 5 tickets for 100 or 1 for 25. But the great thing is it gives you admittance into this building here that has 400 plus cars. So you get an evening to see that, as well as refreshments and something to eat and that type of thing. It's a great night out. The museum is not open to the public. So I advise everybody to consider buying a ticket, Helping Seniors. You can also go online and do it. Gift to give out. We have holidays coming up, Easter. Give somebody an Easter card with a ticket to come in here. Win a car for Easter and all the rest of the holidays going on. So I know when I go out to get somebody for their birthday or something, I go, what can I get him? He's got everything. Don't have a ticket to come in here. Don't have a ticket to win this car. So I think it's a great thing. I think it's put a ticket in a card and of course buy one for yourself. So come out today if you can. We're still going to be here for another 3 hours. See about 400 plus cars outside. Come inside, see another 400 cars, and the weather is good. I was watching the weather. It's supposed to rain. It's not. The skies are beautiful, and I'm going to turn it back over to Kerry. But thank you both, Vicki and Kerry, for all you do.
Thank you, Bill, for all your help. So, we have a beautiful look at this color. We have not had this particular color out before. Dodge Challenger. It's one of the 4 cars. It's actually 5 cars you pick in the whole car raffle, because all these cars come from AJ Hires dealerships, right? Joe Steckler, our president and founder, he and AJ have been friends for all these years. And when Joe was trying to build the Joe's Clubs for the Brevard Alzheimer's Foundation, they came up with the idea as a car raffle as a fun way to raise money for charity, because as a charity, we can't do anything past what you help us to do. And so when you give us, when you donate, we're able to serve more seniors in Brevard County. The serious part of what we do, the fun part, is getting out to play with these cars. So you could take a Dodge Challenger, or like Vicky's talking about, you could take this beautiful Mazda. You really are partial. We jokingly call you because we had our volunteers each pick a car. You're like Team Mazda. Talk about Team Mazda.
Well, I am the captain of Team Mazda, and I'm all about Mazda. I actually drive a Mazda, and I have for several years, and it was purchased from AJ Hires. It's a great dealership, and they are so generous with us to donate these cars. But it could not be more fun driving this convertible. Now, I will say, though, we do have that convertible Camaro today, which looked pretty fun as well. But yeah, I'm all about the convertible, but definitely Mazda is my number 1 choice.
Go ahead, Bill.
I like all 4 of them, and I'm sure I like the 5th, but I love the color of this. Just take a look at this color. I mean, this is a family car? Are you kidding me? I mentioned to Kerry before how adorable that color is, and actually almost matches Vicky's. You should be looking at this one, but come out and look at these cars in person, because you can look them out in the film here, but in person they just jump out at you, as well as the other 400 cars out here. Thank you.
And we were commenting that the changes, I was talking with Jim Monahan, who's like one of the top sales guys at the Kia store, and he was telling me, he said, look how they've updated and improved. Like, this is a very cool looking car. We used to say, oh, it's stylish, it's practical, but now look at these wheels. Hopefully Karen, who's kind enough to do her, look at that. I mean, that's pretty sporty, right? And let's come over and take a look at the car that actually kind of captured Vicky's attention too, because it's a convertible, right? We're talking about the Chevrolet Camaro. This is always a crowd pleaser, like we were talking about at the outset. Our winner last year, Gail McGinnis, this is what she wanted to go home in, was the Camaro. The point is, you get to choose. So there's 5 cars in the raffle. You've seen 4. The only reason you haven't seen the 5th yet is because AJ Hires is busy building the dealership right there. You've probably seen it on US 1. It's going to be Boniface Hires Mitsubishi, and that's why there's a Mitsubishi Outlander in our plethora of cars. It all winds up right back here, October 7th at the American Muscle Car Museum. Mark Pylock has been so gracious every year that his museum has been open. He's allowed us the privilege of coming to the museum and having our drawing here. And Mark even says, no, I want everybody to have a great time. So he's helped us provide beer, wine, soda. It's all included with your ticket, sandwiches, pizza. It's a great night out. Bill, Vicky, like we've talked about, you cannot go to the movies and buy even a cheap dinner for $25, and yet that's all it takes to get into the museum the night of the drawing, and you might even go home with a new car, Bill.
That's absolutely right. I mean, you want to drive home from the movie in this? I would. I'll come home in the movie. Wish they had some drive-in movies still, because I'd go to the drive-in in this or any one of them. But you're absolutely right. It's a great night out. Come in here, have drinks, pizza, maybe win a car. And even if you didn't win the car, you still help seniors. So it's not like it's a fundraiser for something that's silly. It's for seniors, which we all, if you're not one now, we will be. I'm going to be a senior one of these days. So. Yeah, long way. Okay. I do a lot of car shows and fundraisers, and so does Mark Pylock. I don't think you could ask for a better person than Mark Pylock. I know a lot of people, and he is awesome. He's the best. He only wants to help back and give back to the community. So come down here. If you can't get down here, go online, get a ticket, and we're going to look forward to seeing you at the show. It's on October 7th, and at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m., and maybe drive out with a new car. Thank you.
So awesome. And if you can't we're here till 3 today, so come on down, American Muscle Car Museum, 3500 Sarner Road, Melbourne. If you can't get here, it's okay. HelpingSeniorsCarRaffle.com. HelpingSeniorsCarRaffle.com. And hopefully we'll see you today. But get your ticket in the Helping Seniors Car Raffle.